Next up in our bench project, we have created our first subassembly. We have saved this item, and now we are going to create a new file. So you're going to go to New and create a brand new assembly file, and you're going to label it. I'm going to cancel this out because I already started it. You're going to label it Final Assembly .iam. So let me get rid of or close out of this subassembly. So in your final assembly of your bench, you should have a brand new assembly file. And the first thing you're going to do is find your bench folder, and you're going to bring in your subassembly of your bench. So you're going to open that up, and it looks like this. You probably want it oriented correctly, so you're going to use the orbit tool. You're going to get it so it looks vertical, like that. Get it close, and then I always use the view cube. Use this corner to get it to a default isometric view, and then go over to the home, right click, set current view as home, and fit to view. So you're visually looking at it right. So next up, I'm going to ground this entire subassembly so it cannot move within the geometry space with the X, Y, Z axis. It's completely grounded. Next up, I'm going to place my long 1-inch supports, so find that file within your bench folder, and it looks like that. Just like our subassembly, we should make that transparent just to make it a little more user-friendly for visual purposes. And first, I'm going to use the mate type always, and then I'm going to use a mate solution. Once again, you're just working with flat surfaces, so select the correct flat surfaces as I'm doing on screen. There's the mate constraint. I may want to use a flush constraint here with my negative offset, I believe. Does it go in the right direction? If it went in the wrong direction for you, just go to a positive number, apply, and the last thing that this does, it moves up and down along this leg. It needs to be flush with the very top of the leg. So because it's transparent, I should be able to see through that flat bar piece, select the right surface, and flush that together. And I push apply. So that looks good. So why don't we place our next version of our subassembly? See how much work this saves? We don't have to redo all of that stuff. Going to make that subassembly. I was going to make it transparent, but it already is. Constrain. Going to mate together some flat surfaces. So that flat surface should be mated with this one. Apply. Let's see. Flush. I might as well use the side of the leg to the side of this leg. That way I don't even have to use an offset for that particular item. Apply. And then I'll use another flush constraint again. Flat surface at the top of the leg with flat surface seen here. Apply one last time, cancel out, and it looks like this long piece is completely in place. All right, let's do that again. Same thing. Long 1-inch supports, bring that in place. I could basically stop and you could just repeat, but I will continue with this video. Make transparent. Multiple ways to do this, I should say, as far as order of operations. You don't have to have the same order of operations as I do. So once again, there's multiple paths to the same result. Flush constraint with that. That looks good. And instead of needing to put that offset in place again, I think I'm going to... Well, how does this move? Let's see. One last constraint. Let's go with a flush here and here. Slight offset, negative 0.25, goes in the right direction. I apply, and this will have to do it for this video. We'll catch you in video number 4.